This is Finch Lane Gallery. It's near the northwest corner of the University of Utah campus. On the postcard is my fridge as portal, through which I promised to visit the purchaser of this painting 1 year after my death to prove the existence of an afterlife. Hi guys.
You can have one little piece. One thing at a time.
Hey Vance. Here we have the apocalyptic church compound. It's like an insider-outsider art, as if some crazy, obsessive-compulsive man down in his basement wrote a manual on how to fortify a church against the apocalypse. There are thousands upon thousands of words giving every possible detail on how to secure your church, building a car corral, keeping marauders out, making sure that clocks work so that people don't lose a sense of time, how to turn steel chairs into sharpened barricades so that cars can't ram the cinder blocks on the side of the church, how to escape through the sewers if necessary, how to use the steeple as a watchtower or gun tower, what type of weaponry to amass, how to store food in the chapel. I did 4 portraits of my kids. This is little Trenton. I turned my back for a minute, turned back around, and he was floating upside down in the swimming pool. This is little Brooke, when she squished a scorpion down in our basement of one of the houses we lived in. This is sort of the There But By the Grace of God Go I series. My little girl Ellie, when she was a baby, kept saying, ouchie, ouchie. Finally, I looked down and noticed that she'd wrapped her ducky's necklace ribbon-like thing around and around her arm until it became a tourniquet, cutting off all the circulation. I'm a stay-at-home dad, trying to watch over my children, maybe in the way that God tries to watch over us. Despite my best efforts to keep my kids safe, sometimes it seems as if God or fate or something is trying to take them home. This is a suit I made for God, a suit for the Ancient of Days after William Blake, the poet. Still has the DI tag in it. Here we see my father's beard and wig that he used when he played Santa. I took my little kid Vance up to Timpanogos Cave on a great little hike one day. Thought I was being a great dad, sticking a leash on him. Next thing I know, way at the top, close to an edge, the leash just popped off. And there he was, staggering around close to the edge. These are scriptures that I typed on tinfoil, how I might like to build a church 1,000 years from now. My book of Vance. I made 40 limited edition DVD copies of me reading the book of Vance, 20 of which I'm going to hide out in the remote mountains of Utah. Fallow is a painting that's a fertility fetish. It's meant to hang above someone's bed and help them have babies. This is the short form of the book of Vance. It's kind of my resume for being a prophet, a wannabe prophet, that is. And here's my coffin for living post-resurrection. When countless millions are resurrected, there's going to be no place for them to live. All their houses will be inherited by their children and grandchildren. They'll come home and they'll say, sorry, we have no place in the inn for you. The only property people will own is their grave site. So I'm selling this little kit which will allow people to convert their grave into a little mini home for them to live in comfort for a time after they're resurrected.
Hello,
Is that a picture taker?
Days.
Wow. Beautiful.
Actually, put something closer to your neck.
I'm only kidding. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does anyone know where the artist is that did this art?
He left.
Can I meet the artist that made this art, please? I don't have much time. My time is very limited. Let me see if he's in here. What's his name? Excuse me, is Vance down here? The artist that made this art? I don't have a lot of time. I just need to talk to you briefly. I don't have much time. Okay, I don't know where he is. If someone could please pass this information on to him. I've just come to see some art. You know, I have seen thousands of worlds, millions of worlds come and go. And once in a while, something new is created. Does anyone know how to work these machines? Can someone turn it down a little? I'm sorry. I can focus on many things, but sometimes these newfangled things divert me. I lose attention. Okay, thank you, young woman. I just wanted to come and say, once in a while, something is made that's unique in all the universes. And there is an object like that here, and I needed to come and see it. Does anyone have a guess as to what that object might be? Is there an object here that's unique, that has never been created in any of the universes ever before? Make a guess. What do you think it might be? Oh, who said that?
She did. It wasn't me.
I think that's a new object. Now, there is a lot of art that's been made in a scatological kind of vein or venue. There's even an artist that canned his own feces. All right? I sometimes think that type of thing is a little over the top. I thought someone might say this is a unique work of art. In some ways, I think that it is, but I've seen a lot of this more text-based art in a lot of other planets, a lot of other worlds. It seems like this is kind of a thing that happens towards the apocalypse, right as the world is about to end. Someone starts kind of writing this excessive, compulsive writing. Nevertheless, this object, I think, is unique. And as a judge and as a critic, and I've seen a lot of art over millions and billions of years, this piece of art is indeed somewhat unique. I think that it represents maybe any of us. When it's rolled up, it's in the palm of my hand. I can see it, I can sense it, I can feel it, I can touch it, I can love it, I can know it. Any one of you, all of you, I love and know that way. I know you. You're in the palm of my hand. And when it's rolled up, you ask me, why am I the way I am? How did I become this way? And I say, well, let's spool you out and see. And so I invented time, which allowed you to be spooled out like this. And so, we let you live your life in a timeline. Now, where I come from, there is no time. That's why I can be here today. I have a lot of things to do, a lot of worlds to take care of. I have at least 10 apocalypses happening right now at this very moment that I need to manage. And it is very daunting. Thankfully, with the help of guardian angels, your relatives, those who've gone before, those who yet will come, because with all of these working together, we manage these different worlds, okay? But this is unique because you can live and face objects in your life, and you can learn why you are the way you are. But what I wanted to kind of teach today as I move on and move out of here, I don't have a lot of time. Someone please share this with the artist when he comes back. Is the idea that you are with me now. That there is no time where I am. We are sitting in almost like a movie theater. You are sitting next to me right now. Each and every one of you has a life. And we are meeting out your problems, your challenges, things which you will face and struggle with. We are deciding those together at this very moment. And it's a beautiful process that we go through. And in this way, you can experiment on your own life. You can say, well, am I ready for this challenge? Am I ready to have maybe a child die or something like this in my life? And we talk about it and we decide with the help of your guardian angels and those who've gone before and those who yet will come. And we decide together and we say, I think that would be a little too rough for you right now. Let's wait a few more years for you to have that challenge in your life. So you are deciding many of these things for yourself in conjunction with me and all those wonderful helpers who are there. And that's what I want this artist to understand. He needs to stop blaming me for all the things that happened in his life. He needs to stop blaming me for all the difficulties that he's gone through and realize that he has chosen many of those things and he's choosing them now. And each of you, I just must say, I'm glad that we're up there together. I have all the time in the world. I can sit with you through your entire life and study it with you and help you understand it. I need to go. I can't stay much longer. But I did want to greet you and tell you that I'm glad that you came. I'm so glad that you came. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad to see you. Wonderful children. Are you related to that artist? It's wonderful. Hi. What is that? Oh, it's a camera. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to learn all these. Thank you for coming. You're welcome.
No, I have each who tried it.
I said I'd see him soon.
Thank you.
There's a lot of work. Wonderful. I need to go. I'm so glad to see you all. Oh, God bless you. Thank you again. Yes, we certainly can. Wonderful children. You kids are doing wonderful things. I like your precocious nature. I'm watching. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
We'll see you.
Bye. Yeah, see me in my love you.
Does he dress like that at home?
No.